Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. Today in this session, I'm going to take up a very interesting topic in which I'm going to tell you how you can start speaking in English. This is more for beginners, but people who are at intermediate level also will get benefited out of it. So basically, when we want to speak on any topic, we need to know what things we need to consider or we need to keep in mind when we are speaking on a particular topic, so that it will help us to speak on it, right? So what are the building blocks or stepping stones which will help us to speak in English on that topic? I'm going to tell you 3 easy steps which will help you to start speaking in English on any particular topic or any given topic very easily, very comfortably and effortlessly. Now let's begin with the topic. So for example, any conversation is going on, somebody is talking on any given topic like Iran-US war or any sports or anything, summers or anything else, any other topic which is there in the market or there around us. So people are talking on that topic. So how do we start speaking on it, right? In English. So for example, let's take Iran-US conflict. Okay, so people are speaking on it. Now, we are also listening to it, what people are talking about it, and we also want to contribute to that conversation. What should we do? How should we prepare ourselves to speak on that topic? Okay, so the first step here is whenever you want to speak on any given topic, any particular topic which is going on, we have to think about the vocabulary first. What all words we want to use to express our thoughts and ideas about that particular topic. So vocabulary is very important. So when we are talking about war, what vocabulary we can speak or what vocabulary we can use to express our ideas. So the first thing, any given topic, any particular topic, you have to think about the vocabulary related to that topic. Okay, let's dig in. The first word is conflict. So conflict means fight or rivalry. Okay, so this is one word which is used to describe a war. Okay, the next word is attack. Somebody has attacked, US has attacked Iran, Iran has attacked US. So it's like raid, invade, a bomb, right? So that is attack. Another one is strategy. So there's a fighting strategy or war strategy, right? Basically how to take it ahead. Okay, so that is a strategy. Next is defense. Now, if a country has attacked another country, the country which is attacked had the right to protect itself. So in return, they also start attacking the other country. So this is called defense. Casualties. Casualties means loss of life, right? Destruction. The loss of destruction during war, which means casualties, devastation, or ruining something. Okay, another word is negotiation. So two countries negotiate on war, right? They come up with a treaty, they come up with an agreement or peace talks to stop the war. Okay, so these are some words which came to my mind which we can use to speak about war. Okay, so this is the first thing we have to keep our vocabulary intact. We have to think about the vocabulary first. The next thing is how to make sentences with these vocabularies, the words which we have just thought about. Now let's try to use these words in sentences. The conflict between Iran and US is growing bigger day by day. The conflict between Iran and US is growing bigger day by day. Or there is a conflict between Iran and US. Right? As simple as that. So you can make any sentence. Next, US and Iran are attacking each other. US and Iran are attacking each other every day. Right? Or US is attacking Iran and Iran is attacking Middle East or Israel. So we can just come up with any sentence, any of these. Strategy. The war strategy of Iran and US is very vague. It is not very clear to everyone, right? So this is how we talk about this word. This is how we use this word. Defense. Iran says that US has started this war, so we have to attack in defense. We have to defend ourselves. There are lots of casualties on both sides. Or during war, there's a lot of casualties on either sides. Destruction. There are lots of destruction happening in Lebanon, Israel, Iran, and other Middle Eastern countries. Negotiation. There's a negotiation or a peace talk going on between US and Iran. Okay, so this is how we can use sentences related to this vocabulary. So whenever there is a topic given, you have to think about the vocabulary first. What words I can use to express my ideas. Now, since I had time, so I've come up with 5-6 words and then I came up with sentences. But if randomly you have to speak on anything about the wars, you get an idea like, this is something I want to talk about. Think of the word, make a sentence out of it and then speak. Like if somebody is talking about casualties, there are lots of casualties on either side. So you can also add to it, in a war between two countries, the common people suffer the most. So this is something which you can add there. Okay, so in this way, you can just start thinking about what you have to speak, come up with a vocabulary related to it, make a sentence and then talk about it. The third thing you have to do is you have to organize everything. Now, randomly anything comes up and you just start speaking on it, you can't do that. You have to organize your thoughts. Whatever words came to your mind, whatever sentences has come, and then think how to speak that sentence or which sentence you have to speak first. So here you have to organize your thoughts first and then speak. As I said, somebody said that, during a war, there are casualties between both the sides, right? So you wanted to express further, add to that. So you can say, in this situation, common people has to suffer the most. Okay, which is very true. So this is something you can add. Suffer, situation. So these are all words related to war or conflict or casualties. Okay, so you have to say this. So whatever comes to your mind, you can't randomly speak. Whatever is coming to your mind, think about it, organize it, and then speak. So words, coming up with sentences, and then organizing those words and sentences, and then speak. Okay, it is not difficult at all, guys. If you start working on this pattern or this technique or this method, it will be much easier for you to start speaking in English on any topic. So how you can practice this method? Take up any topic, take up anything which you have around you. Any scenario, any picture, any situation, any experience of yours, or any current topic which is happening, which is doing rounds, you can just take up that, think about their vocabulary, come up with sentences, and think about how to organize your thoughts and speak on it. Okay, so as I said, there are lots of sentences which I made. But I need to organize my thoughts, right? Randomly some sentence comes and I can't speak about it. I have to think that, whether I should speak in this way or that way. Okay, so organize your thoughts and then speak. It will help you to gain confidence and fluency while speaking in English. I'll give you another example which will help you to understand it better. Let's take an example of Virat Kohli. Now, if I had to speak about Virat Kohli, I'll just think about what I want to speak about him. I'll choose a topic and I'll then think about the vocabulary. Now, I want to talk about his physical fitness or about his fitness. I don't want to talk about him as a cricketer. I don't want to talk about him as a batsman. I don't want to talk about him as a captain. I just want to talk about his fitness routine or his fitness I want to talk about. So this is a topic I've chosen about Virat Kohli. Let's think about some vocabulary related to fitness. Fitness routine. Now let's make a sentence from this. He has a robust fitness routine, which means it's very tough. Robust means very strong and healthy. So he has a very strong or very powerful fitness routine. So this is one sentence, one vocabulary I've thought of and I've used it in a sentence. Next, what I can think of. Eating habits. Okay, so his eating habits is very clean and vegan, or he eats vegetarian food. Okay, so this is another thing which I have spoken about is eating habits. His eating habits are very healthy and vegan, or his eating habits include vegetarian meals or vegetarian food. Next, exercise, right? Exercise or gym. So he spends a lot of time exercising, or he spends a lot of time at gym, right? So this is another thing which we spoke about, Virat Kohli's fitness routine or fitness. He is physically very fit. So these are the sentences which I came up with, the vocabulary which I've thought about on this topic, which is physical fitness or fitness, right? Now, when I have to speak about all these things, how do I organize my thoughts? I have to think about what I should put first and then later what I should talk about. So let's give it a try. Virat Kohli is physically very fit. He has a robust fitness routine. His eating habits is very clean and vegan. He prefers eating vegetarian food. He exercises a lot and spends a lot of time at the gym. See, it was so easy for me to organize my thoughts and my sentences, and I spoke about him. Now this looks kind of organized, right? It sounds good when you're listening to it as well, right? So this is what I want to talk about. So this is how we can talk about on any given topic. So 3 things you have to remember, 3 steps you have to follow, and then speak about it. This is absolutely going to help you to start gaining confidence and fluency in speaking in English. You will not feel lost. You will not feel where to start from, where to begin, where to end, but you will have a control on what to say, what to talk about on that topic. So practice it for 30 days at least to see the difference. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching, and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye.